Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new day of All Creator Live. And I am back with something new. Today, I'm going to be playing Visions of Mana. It is a recent release. It came out 3-4 days ago. It's available on all systems and is the newest installment to the Mana series. I am honestly not a huge fan of the Mana series. I've only really played 3 games. I got started sometime in the early 2010s, and it's just a really good series that I've grown to love over the years. And since I saw this was going to be coming up, and I didn't have too many other games on my list anymore, since I finished them all during my vacation, I was like, yeah, why the not? Why the hell not? And I purchased it, and here I am playing it. Uh, Apologies to those who have been looking forward to seeing me play this and had to wait a couple of days. Natlan came out exactly around the same time that Visions of Mana did, so I had to choose between playing one or the other, and the other one, being Natlan, had a kind of a time restraint to it, so priorities. But yeah, forgive me if I sound a little off or drowsy. It's just I'm been up since 5 a.m., been working all day. It's been a really long day for me, so I can't wait to sit back, relax, and get to a nice new game and see what this is all about. I've played Trials of Mana, and I did that live on the stream, and this is supposed to work and have the same engine as Trials of Mana, so I'm looking forward to this. I had a lot of fun with Trials of Mana. But of course, this being a new story and whatnot, I'm not sure what to expect because the writing in those days, in the 90s, was really over the top, and it was great to get into. But we can't really say that for games of this era. It's a new world, and people are expecting more from companies, so they have to develop games with stories that people aren't expecting. So, of course, Trials of Mana is going to be very stereotypical, very RPG-esque of the 90s, maybe even if you want to consider late 80s types of role-playing games. The whole Tolkien-esque inspired video game genre, kind of a kind of Dungeons and Dragons inspired sort of world, and we don't see that too often these days, and it's a shame because it's great, but at the same time, I get it. People are kind of tired of the same stuff. They want something new and interesting, and I feel like that's why I play JRPGs, is because they are more newer and interesting of an idea than the standard RPGs that we get in the West, which are all based around token and Dungeons and Dragons and things like that. And if you're not into it, then I totally understand if you want to head out now and not want to watch another JRPG from my channel. I get it. It can be something that people aren't interested in. But to those that are looking forward to seeing me play this, stick around. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy.
The peoples of our world live their lives blessed by the powers of mana. To maintain that balance, alms are chosen to offer their souls to the mana tree. This is how we continue the cycle and ensure a future of prosperity. For millennia, we have lived and died this way. And so we shall forevermore, as each land continues its long tradition seeing the appointed alms off on their pilgrimage to the Mana Tree.
Visions of Mana!
Alright, there we go. There's the opening. We'll probably see that again once I start up the new game. They're bound to do that. Sometimes JRPGs do that. But I just wanted you guys to see it. I started up the game like 10 minutes ago. There's typically a bit of settings that you have to do before getting to that point. And if you're wondering why they didn't show up, that's why. It's because I already kind of started it up a little bit just to make sure there weren't any kind of personal information pages or anything that were going to pop up, because sometimes these days, especially with Square Enix, they have these ridiculous form things that are just like, sign up for this and that, and I'm like, okay, just let me put my personal information out there for everyone to see. But yeah, Visions of Mana. I am really excited. It's been a while since I played a Mana game. Come to think of it, I think it's been like 4 or 5 years. I can't remember when I played Trials of Mana for the stream, but it has been something. Oh goodness, it doesn't take that long to get back to go back to that. Okay, I gotta be aware of that next time I stream. But yeah, it's definitely. Oh gosh, the controller's making noise too. If you hear an echo, that's because the controller makes noise as well. I didn't realize. Let's take a look at the options. Language, voice, English, text, English, subtitles on, because you guys need to be able to read. Speaker on, text speed, normal, instant. That means the text shows up instantaneously. I think I'll go with normal. I'll see how fast normal is. If normal's too slow, then I'll just swap it to instant. Rotate minimap. I'm going to leave that off. Sometimes the only way I can really get an idea of which direction I'm heading is if I look up at the minimap and it's staying stable. Otherwise, I'll get turned around and I'll be like, wait, I came from here, right? Minimap display, mission display, control display, auto run. No, I'm going to leave that off. I'll leave that as default. Wireless controller vibration, battle animations, automatic target switching. Ooh, I don't know if I'll like that. I don't know. There might not be a tutorial on it either, so obviously we're going to be doing a lot of tutorial stuff. Customize controls, brightness, customized graphics mode, prioritize performance. They asked me that at the beginning. I said, yeah, I would rather it look nice as opposed to run fast. Camera adjustment. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, normal. I think that's fun. I think all of these default settings will be fine. What I really want, here we go. This is what I really want to tweak. Background music. I don't want to be too loud so I can hear what they're saying. Sound effects. Again, not too loud, but I want to be able to hear what they're saying. Actually, let's lower this, upgrade this, make them both 7. That sounds like a good idea. It's typically what I do for Genshin, so it should work here too. All right, there we go. All set up. PlayStation Store, because this game comes with DLC already, and I did not. I did reserve the game, so I might have some DLC when I start up, but I didn't get the deluxe edition. So those looking to see exactly what comes in the deluxe edition, I'm not going to be displaying that here. I've stopped getting deluxe editions and things like that of video games because before it was cool getting a physical release of a video game and getting some really neat deluxe edition stuff with it, like a tin case or a little gizmo or doodad that comes with it, or maybe even just like a physical copy of a music CD. Those were all really cool things to get in a digital deluxe edition. But these days, not digital, I mean physical deluxe edition, but digital deluxe editions are just, it's not the same. I know that it's kind of exactly the same kind of deal because you get digital, a digital version of the music, or you'll get the DLC and stuff like that, and it's not a physical thing that you can hold. But that's the thing that I liked, is having a physical CD that I can use literally anywhere. But when it comes to digital stuff, I just hate that I have to have it on my PlayStation 5 and I can't have it anywhere else, you know? If you're going to make a digital version of the music soundtrack, make it something that I can transfer to other devices at least. But no, literally every digital device that I've reserved, digital game that I've reserved copies for, when it comes with a music soundtrack, it's always this specific thing that you open up on the PlayStation 5 and you can't transfer it to anywhere else. It's just like, for instance, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I got the digital deluxe version of that, and the digital music that came with it, the
Time Lords. Hey Jason,
Yo, Time Lords.
waiting for my birthday to come so I can buy this. Also, I like steel cases. I joined chat when you mentioned deluxe edition.
Yes.
Bryce,
Hey Bryce, you're here too.
and physical deluxe editions only come with code for digital downloads.
Exactly. I mean, the physical version comes with a digital code, and yeah, that's true. But once you enter it in, you can download it at any time that you want to, as much as you want to, as long as the PlayStation Store still exists. But even if it was digital, it'd be like, you know, the same issue. But yeah, that's why I didn't get the digital deluxe version of this game. So if you're in the archives and you want to see what comes in that pack, I'm sorry, you're not going to see that here. So let's stop talking, get to the game. I've been going on and on. It's almost been 20 minutes now. Goodness, I've been talking for way too much. New game. I'm going to go with easy. I'm not going to go a beginner because that seems like it would take all of the fun out of fighting. So I'm just going to go with easy because I do want to enjoy the story.
I really need to try the demo.
Yeah, Time Lords, that's probably a good idea if you wanted to try the demo, because I know that the save data carries over once you get the game. But yeah, Time Lords, if you don't want any spoilers in any way, then I'm totally okay with you dipping out if you want to. I just like the fact that you stopped by and said hello. That's very nice of you. All right, easy. Let's see what we got going on. We're probably going to see the opening cutscene again. Or not.
Bryce Campbell. I want to start my new game right now, but I decided to wait until tomorrow. I still need to beat. Sad face, why didn't I finish that game yet?
The Alm is rejecting her duties and attempting to flee. But the Earth Elemental's protection is nearly spent. At this rate, the very fabric of this realm will fray. This place will no longer receive the blessings of mana power.
Liza! How's your foot? Can you make it?
I'm fine. But, Orin, listen. I don't think it's right to run away.
It's too late for that now, Liza. See? We're nearly to the gate. We have to hurry before they realize what we're doing. Come on!
All right, flee the village with Liza. All right, so it looks like the tutorial is going to be done with a character. I don't think this is going to be one of the main characters. I didn't see him in the trailer. Interesting. Well, first, of course, we're going to want to go back here. This may also... Oh,
I thought you said we were heading to the gate.
whoops. All right, well, forgive me for thinking there might be something interesting over there. R1, L1.
Do you think we'll make it past the gate up ahead?
Oh.
They aren't watching all the exits to the village yet. Hurry.
This may also be what you get to play as in the tutorial. So, don't get attached to this character. I have a bad feeling.
What are you two doing out here so late? Hang on. Where do you think you're taking our Liza?
No, this route won't work. Let's try the other way.
Man has absolutely no sense of negotiation. Can't convince anybody of anything. He's just like, oops, it's a person, better run. Not suspicious at all. I'm surprised they haven't sounded an alarm yet.
This game is like Trails where the game says, sorry, you can't explore until you progress the story.
Right. I mean, that's a lot of games. Even Genshin Impact does that. It's just like, nope, you can't go this way. I like that better than Invisible Walls, though.
You cannot take Liza from the village like this, Orin!
The Soul Guard is on his way. You have to wait here for him.
If you won't be reasoned with, we will have to make you stay by force!
Orin, what should we do?
We have no choice.
Okay, fighting.
Blast.
Square.
Nowhere to go.
Okay.
Come on, Liza. This way.
They're hurting her! This is not a very good rescue mission if you're hurting the person you're attempting to...
Don't give up. Who's next?
It's like, don't worry, Liza, we'll save you from this guy who's trying to take you, and then just hurts her.
Stay out of this, okay?
That's the thing, too. They didn't even go for me directly. They went straight for her. I was like, what are you doing? She's the one you guys want. Why are you coming after? Why are you going directly to her? You're supposed to be coming after me. Give us back the princess so we can beat her up. Well, now I see why I'm trying to get her out of here. These people are horrible.
What now? There's just the sand wheel ahead and no way past it.
I know. That's the plan. It's all up from here.
I guess we'll see.
All right, and now they're going to describe how to do platforming stuff. Press
Wise
X.
Camel. They think the princess is the most capable fighter.
Right, that's that's a comment on the guy's skills. That's not that's not them. That's me. They're like, no, we're not afraid of you. We're afraid of her.
That went better than I thought.
For you, I was shaking the whole way up.
Sorry about that. Didn't realize you're afraid of heights.
Alright, I don't think we're going to be finding any treasure anyway, to be honest, because if I'm being a bit nepotistic here, I feel like this dude's going to die or something, because I did not see him in the trailer. And if that's the case, then I don't think they're going to give him any kind of items or anything to keep with him.
Think about what you're doing, Orin. This is madness.
We don't want to hurt you. Either of you.
You can't be serious about fleeing the village. You just can't be.
It's not madness. It's survival.
Be careful.
Okay, now they're coming after me. Alright, so if I hold down square... Okay. If I hold down square, I get stronger
Our
attack.
friends, they...
We don't have time for this right now.
Those were our friends? Wow. Can I run faster? Oh, okay, it's telling me I can't do anything with those buttons, so no, I guess not. I like how it tells me I can't do stuff. It's like, whoop!
Orin! Liza! Don't! I'm not here to harm you. Listen to me. Without Liza as the Alm of our village, Guju will fall to ruin. An Alm's sacred duty is to offer their soul to the Tree of Mana. They ensure life and prosperity for the rest of us. You know this. I know you do.
Of course we do. But we can't give up our happiness. We've gone through so much to be together. And you should know that.
I do, Orin. It's rare for someone to settle down in a village other than where they were raised. People worried that Liza would feel estranged here when they heard of your engagement. But time passed, and we came to love her as one of our own. I was so happy to see her flourishing. Happy for you both. You're not the only one who doesn't want to lose her, Orin.
Then don't stop us!
Orin, maybe he's right. I have a duty to fulfill. As the Alm.
Absolutely not! We're going to leave. Run away, and we'll keep running. And running until the world forgets all about Alms. Until the world is free from this cycle of sacrifice!
Orin.
Liza is right. Listen to her, Orin. Return to us.
No! Stay back!
I am not your enemy, Orin. I'm your friend, and I'm here to help
I
you.
said stay back!
He's gonna cut the bridge, isn't he?
Get away!
Well, at least it wasn't intentional.
Denim, run! It's going to collapse!
This was a seriously weak bridge.
Come on, Liza.
They should be thanking us right now. It felt like literally anything could have made that bridge disintegrate like that. One small strand of the bridge gets cut. The entire thing legitimately fell apart. I was like, man, that bridge looked pretty sturdy when we were standing on it a minute ago, but he cuts one line and boom, everything just went to shit. Wow. I don't know who constructed that bridge, but I feel like they shouldn't be making any more bridges, you know? Whoa. That could have been pretty bad for everyone if that had happened to somebody else. Navigation guide. If you ever get lost... Oh, I get it. This is like the sparklies.
Sorry,
Poor Danum. He's alright, though. He didn't die.
It's incredible that they didn't fall. Smiley face.
I'm sure that was inevitable. We knew that they weren't going to, but look at them. They're all like...
No supports on a bridge could make it collapse.
I know. Those supports... Those supports are only supposed to be for, like, rigging and things like that, especially the one he cut. It's supposed to be for the lines themselves, not for the wood, but literally everything that was attached to it just was like, oh, you know what? That guy, he was very important. Let's all just decide to fuck up now.
Bridges seem to be so easy to break in fiction to begin with.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true. I get that it's supposed to be an old bridge, but it didn't look that bad. In fact, none of the boards were missing when we were crossing it before that happened. But then after it got cut, suddenly a lot of boards were like, yeah, I'm done, and decided to fall. What do these three have to say?
Hey, Orin!
You have to go back!
Liza, what are you doing?
We have to head to the plateau. It's not safe to linger here.
Oh, now they're making us feel guilty. See, that's the best way. Don't fight. Just
Guess
tell
we
them
won't
to...
be coming back anytime soon.
No. This is goodbye to
What
Guju.
is that?
But let's head for Lagrazzo. The Dark
What are you?
Archives have the largest library in the world. They've got to have something that can help us.
Oh, that's okay. That's how I do that. Who was that guy? Look at him. He's just like, look at this. Okay, well. Joe, there's another one. I don't know what they're doing here, but oh well. I guess that's something future me's gonna have to figure out.
You used to be a soul guard, Liza. You know how important an Alms duty is.
Orin, you have to turn back.
You're forcing our hand. We don't want to fight you, but we will.
Here we go again. Hey,
Please
get away
let us
from her.
go.
Jeez, guys.
Thank you.
I get it. She's supposed to be a sacrifice, but you're not the ones that are supposed to be sacrificing her.
I understand.
Oh, can I dodge or anything?
I do.
No, I cannot.
I
Okay.
won't stand aside.
This will show you how serious I am.
Maybe. Oh man, what a time to have a heart attack.
What's wrong? Huh? What's going on?
This is a very unique heart attack.
Berta! Jan! Rago! Nash! No!
Alright, well, I don't feel bad about beating him up now.
Are these things our friends?
Hey, stop this! It's me, Orin!
Please, you have to stop. Don't you recognize us?
We have to end this. Now! Send this!
Oh, that's how you dodge. Circle. Okay.
Thanks.
We've angered the Earth. This isn't something we can run from. I have to fulfill my duty, Orin.
No! We will escape! Liza! Get clear of its path! I'll take care of this!
Time Lords. I have a feeling this game franchise.
What in the
Yeah, right.
goddess name is this?
I don't know.
It's coming! Get ready!
But it's definitely not a good guy.
What's this? It's human-shaped, so maybe the head is its weak point.
Well, if you can get to it, I'm all ears. Tell me. Ah.
Come at me!
Don't say that.
Not good.
Oh, lasers! Shoot, I didn't realize. I was not paying attention when it shot that laser earlier. I was like, oh, it's just going to fire a fireball.
Is this our punishment for defying the rules of the pilgrimage?
Orin!
Well, I'm not backing down. We're doing this because we have to, not because we want to.
Jerk.
It worked. It's over. Let's go, Liza.
Well, she's already way ahead of me. She's just like, yeah, you can stay here to fight that thing. I'm going up here. Ugh. Yeah, I have a feeling the game franchise will go on for... Well, it is Square Enix, and I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. So as long as they own it, we'll be seeing a lot more. It's not like the Mana series has ever dwindled either. It's been getting releases on every console, so that's definitely a sign that it's going to keep going forever.
That Final Fantasy 1 will enter public domain?
Maybe, yeah. Hold on, everybody. For some reason, OBS looks like it's slowing down. I don't think the stream's suffering.
Also, I'm switching to Discord. More of my comments are not appearing on YT.
Oh, are they? That's weird. Sorry about that, Time Lords. I want to look at OBS for a second. It appears to be slowing down in some way. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I want to make sure just in case. Let me pause here for a second. Everything seems to be fine, and the stream looks like it's going well. It's just, for some reason, OBS itself is doing this weird slow down thing. And I think that could be because of what I started this with. I've been using a new controller, which is called, I forget what it's called. It's like social controller or something like that. I can't remember what, but it allows you to bypass OBS with its I can't remember what it was called. It's in the tool settings of OBS, and it warns that it'll cause slowdown to OBS, but that it shouldn't affect the stream. And I think I'm seeing that right now. And if that's the case, I don't want that to happen. I might not use the app anymore, because if it is going to cause slowdown to OBS, then that means I'm going to be hearing you guys a little bit later than usual. Because if when you type things into YouTube and it gets sent,
The Ultimar will best rules. I don't think you mean display controller.
yeah, I don't think that's what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. I only used it this one time, so. But yeah, I was just looking for a way to control OBS with my phone, and according to everyone, that's the way you're supposed to do it. But I was warned that there will be some problems with OBS if you do use stuff like this. And normally this wouldn't be a problem if I didn't need it to read off text-to-speech to me. And that's the only reason why I have a problem with this, is because if OBS is slowing down, then I'm going to be hearing you guys, the text-to-speech, a little bit later than I should, and I don't want that. Plus, it may even cause the display for the audio to slow down, and I don't like that, because then it makes me think that there's something wrong with my audio itself. I need the audio display, that way I know everything's functioning right and that it's not causing any kind of garbled noise. And every time I look over and see it kind of fluctuating in a weird, slow way, it triggers my brain. My brain goes on alert, like, oh no. It makes me think that something's terribly wrong, but it's not, and it's kind of distracting, and I don't want that, you know? All right, let's get back to it. You guys, if you are playing the Stick Around Time Lords, or Bryce, let me know if you see any kind of problems or any kind of slowdown on the stream. It's a lot easier to see it now because I have that top display with the scrolling text. If you see that starting to slow down or chug in any way, let me know. That way I know that it isn't just OBS, it's the connection entirely, which, as we saw yesterday, can prove to be a hindrance to my stream. All right, let's go meet up with Liza over there on the rock. I guess that's the exit.
Yeah. We're safe now. Let's go. Liza?
Orin? Orin, it hurts. My body won't move.
Liza? Liza! No! What's happening? Wait! No! You'll be fine. Just...
Orin, I'm sorry.
Welcome to the depressing world of JRPGs. Oh, I see what they're doing here. This is a recap of the events from Trials of Mana.
What a sad way to go, petrification.
Oh, goodness. We're getting lore stuff dumped here. I did hear that this is supposed to be a continuation of the series, so this is supposed to be the newest installment of the Mana series. So I guess we're going to be finding out what happened to the world of Mana after the last installment. Not Trials of Mana. I forget what the last installment was. I know Trials of Mana was like supposed to be the third game in the series remade. I forget what the one before this was. Like I said, I'm not a huge buff in terms of knowledge when it comes to this game series. I am practically new. I only started playing this early 2010s. Up. That fateful day.
The Fire Village. A quiet settlement where generation upon generation of townsfolk have lived in peace. Aside from the occasional flare-up from the nearby volcano, we have prospered from the blessings of fire, the patron element of our village. And so, our way of living has continued. Today, we honor tradition to ensure the survival of our people. Today is the day that the fairy appears.
Hooray, Fairy Day. Yeah, that would be interesting, trying to connect it to the Final Fantasy series, but I'm pretty sure that would make a lot of people mad.
I wonder which way Fairy will come from this time.
But it would be funny.
You finally get your chance to be a soul guard. Fulfill your duty faithfully, Val.
I will, Dad. I'll carry on Liza's legacy with pride. I won't let anyone down.
I guess Liza's...
A soul guard's job is really important. We'd sacrifice it all to protect the Alms on their journey to the Mana Tree, and ensure they fulfill their duty to the world. That's why fighting prowess is only a small part of what you need to become a soul guard. What matters most is your heart.
Liza, huh? Come to think of it, we never did hear much from her after she settled down in the Earth Village, did we?
She's more than settled.
It's been 4 years since the Alm from Guju disappeared and brought about the destruction of their village. No word as to whether Liza made it out or not, either. In any case, once the Alms reach the tree, you better come straight home. Hina would be inconsolable.
Yeah, I know.
Val, it's almost time for the fairy's arrival. Don't you need to pick up Hina on your way?
Oh, whoops. I better go. The whole village is excited for the festival.
Okay, there go all of my reserved stuff. The stuff that I got for reserving the game. I told you that I got some DLC. I didn't get all of it, obviously.
Densetsu, Rise of Mana, 2014. That's what they called it, and Secret of Mana was one of them as well. There's a lot of Mana games.
There is a lot. I don't know if you're more familiar with the franchise than I am, Time Lords, but I feel like that whole opening thing kind of did a a recap of something that happened in our previous game, maybe. Look at all the shining things that I can get out in the distance.
Yes!
Oh, you don't have to hit any buttons to pick them up either. You just run over them. That's good.
Taking this?
Cool. I actually like that better. Can I run, though? These buttons still aren't doing anything. I think this is this the fastest I can run? Maybe double tap? No? Hitting the button like... yeah, hitting the joystick like a button. That's what does it. Alright.
I only played Trials of Mana after watching you play on Twitch when we first met on Twitch.
Oh, that's right. I remember when I was playing it, you asked me...
This might be useful.
You asked me how the game was. From watching me play it, it inspired you to get it. That's right. I remember you asking me a lot of questions on gameplay and whether or not you should get it. Well, I'm happy you enjoyed it, and I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy this.
In a rush, are you, Val? Be sure you are respectful and attentive when you attend the festival tonight.
I will be, Master Fugo. I remember what Liza always told me about a soul guard's duties.
Yes, Liza is an excellent example. Our ancestor was appointed by the goddess of mana herself to protect the Alms. Since then, the Soul Guard has always been selected from Tia Nia too.
Yeah. I've had enough of history lessons. Now it's time to put my training to the test.
And tests you shall face. Just remember that you possess a rare ability, not seen in this village for ages. Your talent for turning monsters into stones will serve you well in your travels. Val, you must see that no harm comes to the Alms, be it monster or creature that stands in your way.
Sorry, Master Fugo, but I really gotta go. Hina's waiting for me and I don't want to be late!
Oh no, more rambling. Better run. I get that.
I know I should listen to what he says, but Master Fugo always rambles.
Hey!
Hina's probably waiting for me.
Alright, I'm already relating to the main character.
Quick look up, and the last mainline Mana was Dawn of Mana in 2006.
Ooh, well.
Was spin-off.
Taking this?
For most others. Remakes were made from 2003 to 2020.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was a lot of remakes up until this point.
Let's plan our next move.
Fast travel. Oh, okay. It's also a save point.
Let's rest up.
I did download Bomb Visions of Mana during when you were fixing the stream.
Oh, okay, cool. I hope you enjoy the demo. I don't know how much of it's in the demo. Oh, it looks like a tree. A very two-dimensional tree. I like this. I really do. It looks amazing. I don't know how much of an open world this is, but it looks like it might be a pretty open world. Which I didn't get that from watching the trailers, but I guess that's intentional. It's supposed to look linear. It might be open world. And that's really cool. They make it feel like it's a linear game, but if it's an open world game, then...
Taking this?
Wow.
Yes!
Ocean. I mean, there is one way to tell if it's an open world game. Oh my god, I think it might be an open world game. Because only an open world game will let you do something like that.
Yes.
A linear game would just like put up an invisible wall or do something to prevent you from doing that.
Field Water will best rules. Jump into water.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
You knew where I was going with that. Dude, if this is an open world game, wow, they really took this to the next level.
That's interesting.
It is. I mean, it's not confirmed yet. Don't quote me on this, but it might just be. Oh, I love the little detail here. This is like a house that nobody really takes care of. Their front lawn looks a mess. And that's just how it is in real life. Sometimes people don't really, you know.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Lawn maintenance is not their forte. But this woman, definitely. Hi. Can you talk to you can talk to everyone. And of course, the NPCs don't have, well, that makes sense. It would be kind of, this isn't Shenmue. They're not going to hire people off the streets to voice people. Not a lot of travelers visit this humble village. We get the occasional merchant, but that's about it. Yeah, it can get pretty dull here at times. Oh, great. They only have one line of dialogue. That's awesome. I love that. It means I don't have to read that much, so it means I can read. Genshin, you talk to a random NPC and they'll go on and on about so many things, and I'm like, please, I just want to continue playing.
Hello.
Where's the best spot to wait for the ferry? I want to be right here in line. Oh, right in her line of sight. When she chooses the Alm, or does she not like people who try too hard? Well, I don't, so maybe she doesn't.
Hello.
Hello. As the festival draws near, the furnace is burning hotter and hotter with each passing day. Mysterious, isn't it? I would say. Although this is my first time being here, technically. I just ate a mountain of magma melts, so I'm a shoo-in to be the Alm. Oh, I'm getting all nervous again. Maybe I'll just have one more. Okay, people want to be the Alm. I guess it's considered a... Can I talk to the kitty? Kitty? Oh, I can't talk to the kitty. Poor kitty. But it is cute. Little cartoon kitty. Adorable. If I got selected to be the Alm, I'd have to break things off with my betrothed. But that's the price I'm willing to pay to uphold the age-old tradition. Wow. Man choosing to be the Alm gonna sacrifice. Man gonna be... Well...
Okay.
I'm just saying. Look at her. She's so excited. She's into it. I'll become the Alm this year. Just you watch. There's no way the fairy won't be swayed by my charms. I know I am. Look at how excited she is. I don't have the chops to be the soul guard, but the chance to be selected as the Alm is still there, no matter how slim. It's good to know that no matter how lazy you are, you could still be a sacrifice.
Hey.
Whoa there, you off to some fresh air? You off for some fresh air already? The festival hasn't even started yet.
Hey.
Whoa, this dude's super chill. Hey. Fairy will be here soon, and we've been praying for Salamando every day in anticipation. Although I doubt there's anyone more pious than me around here. Wow. Pious man speaks highly of himself, does he?
Yeah?
I feel like the monsters in this area aren't as mean as those in other places. Maybe I could befriend some of them. Aw. Man with a heart of gold. Oh, check it out! It's the vendor, and he's doing the dance! Hey! You can always tell who's a vendor in a Trials of Mana, or in a Mana series game, because they'll always be doing this dance. Isn't that some funny stuff? I don't know. I guess when you make the life choice to become a merchant in this world, you have to learn to dance on end for the rest of your life. Man, these poor people. Wonder if they sleep.
Welcome.
I'd love to go see more of the festival, but I've got business to run. Big events like this are my busiest times of the year.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Please peruse what we have.
Peruse. I don't need it.
Come again soon.
Yes. Another kitty cat. cutie. I don't know why, but the cats make me think of you know the animation in the three-dimensional Garfield TV show? That's what they make me think of. They make me think of cats from that show. From that Garfield show. That's not a bad thing. That's just, I like cartoon cats.
Oh!
The volcano's excited for the Alms selection too. It's been rumbling merrily for a while. How can you tell it's a merry rumble? Surely this is an auspicious sign.
Huh?
There is nothing of interest down this way. Shouldn't you be moseying on over to the square before the festival begins? Thank you for reminding me of what I have to do, but I'm not going to.
Hey!
Tania has been blessed by the warmth of the fire since time immemorial. Sometimes it takes an important festival to remind us of these things. Chickens!
Yes!
Niccolo coin.
Val?
Your father and I will... Oh, this is my mom! Hey, Mom! Your father and I will stay here, Val. Go on, then. Hina's waiting for you. You made plans to meet with her, didn't you? Hi, Mom. Always doing a good job sweeping. Oh, my dad must be a merchant. My dad does the dance! Watch him not do the dance. He'll be like, I'm a failure as a merchant. There's my dad. He doesn't do a dance, does he? Probably not. He's a blacksmith. He's not a merchant. There's a difference. As long as I'm the blacksmith here, there'll be no festival for me. I can't take my eyes off this forge no matter what. All right, Dad. There's a difference. He's not a merchant. He's a blacksmith. Did I talk to this dude? The time has come for you to set off on your pilgrimage as the Soul Guard. I'm lucky to be blessed with bright pupils like you and Liza. Oh, right. This is the guy from before. It's been a little while. All right. I think I've talked to everybody. I know it's not necessary, but it used to be.
Let's plan our next move.
In video games of the 90s, it used to be necessary. Some video games you couldn't even progress unless you talked to everyone. Case in point. Star Tropics. There you go. Oh, I didn't talk to these people over here, did I? My husband is such a worrywart. If he keeps doting over those sheep of his, he'll never attend a single festival in his entire life. Imagine being named the Alm and you're not at the festival. That's just like you're doing your regular day-to-day job and then a little image pops up over your head saying you are now the Alm. And I'm like, no! Oh, well, I guess it's an honor. My sheep aren't used to the hustle and bustle of the festival. If you don't keep an eye on them, they'll go running off to who knows where. Oh, they look like good little sheep. I don't think they'd run off. Maybe it's your fault. Maybe this flimsy gate is... Look at this. Right over here. They can get out right here. That's not the sheep's fault. That's your fault. Build a better gate. Look, you got it closed off over here for the cows. But the sheep, nah, you just leave a big old hole for them to walk out. That's on you, dude. It's not your sheep. A good little sheep. Just a little adventurous, that's all. Hi, dude. I've been alone over here chopping wood for this festival all long day.
As a doctor's appointment is today.
Oh.
So far, the only thing I noticed was things got a little laggy in spots, but stream has been smooth mostly.
Okay, thank you very much, Bryce, for keeping an eye on the stream for me. Because I'm trying out new things, this is kind of a crucial time for me to maybe pay attention to the stream and make sure nothing really bad goes on or happens.
Jackson Z.
I hope your hospital visit goes well, Bryce. Let me know how it goes in the DMs once you get back. And hey, Jackson, it's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I'm playing Visions of Mana. If you don't want any spoilers, I will be okay if you decide to dip out. Alright, now what's this guy got to say? I've been alone over here chopping wood for the festival all the livelong day. Do you think my hard work will get the fairies' attention? That's not why you should be doing things. You shouldn't do things for attention.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
Ooh, cup of wishes. You should do things because you enjoy doing them. You shouldn't do things for attention. This is greedy. I don't think the fairy's gonna be very approving of you if you have that type of attitude. I wouldn't be.
Let's plan our next move.
Alright, let's save. Feel like I've looked around everywhere in town, which is a really big town, to be honest.
Sorry I can't be spoiled by see you tomorrow.
Ah, okay, Jackson. I understand. You have a great day. Thank you for stopping by. It was good seeing you again.
Stretch. Hold on, everyone.
Sorry about that. My back was kind of... I've been sitting down all day. I gotta relax. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but when you sit in office chair for hours upon end, it really does hurt your lower back. I know I should probably get a standing desk or something like that, but I also work nights doing a more physically amorous job where I gotta walk all over the place and bend down over and over again onto my knees and clean stuff. So, you know, having a standing desk would just make my legs hurt even worse. You know? Alright, what's this guy have to say? The fires we light for our festival are started using lava gathered from... are started as in when you start the flame. Okay, I get what they're saying now. I was about to say, is that poor translation? Is that a translation error I see? The fires we light for our festival are started using lava gathered from the furnace. It's a traditional practice. It's a tradition practiced only in Tania. But not a lot of people know that. Okay. Alright, well, it looks like everybody's left the chat. Oh, there's a guy over here. We pick our fruits once a year, but the fairy chooses the alms once every 4. I guess you could say that means the alms are 4 times as precious. I guess that's true. Well, it looks like everybody's left the chat. So, to those watching in the archives, hello, it's just you and me. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know how the stream's going. Leave a comment down below. Oh, I really love that you can see items from this far away. That is great.
Yes.
I'm wondering if you would be able to do that. If you'd be able to see items from far away if it wasn't on easy mode, you know? Like if, say, I had chosen normal or hard mode to start out with, I'm wondering if maybe these items wouldn't be so easy to spot.
Yes.
But I do like this.
Taking this?
So we got people around here.
Okay.
This festival only comes once every 4 years. I even finished up work earlier than usual today to make sure I didn't miss it. think this is the entranceway to town. Boy, that entranceway sure does look like this could be an open world game, doesn't it? I mean, the mini-map obviously is closing off that area. Oh, there's a line too. Okay, this might not be an open world game. That's a little disappointing because that would have been so cool to realize, but no, it's just a very expansive town. A very expansive game, I guess. Yeah, here's an invisible line. All right, well, invisible wall. That confirms it. This is not, in fact, a... Oh, why is, what is this circle thing on the map? Oh, I see. It's a treasure.
This is kind of exciting. Nice! Let me see. Nice!
Nice! You're used to hearing that. I have a feeling we're going to be hearing him say that a lot. Stuff over here, too. I think this is where I started. Or not. That fireplace doesn't look familiar.
This might be useful.
Candy. Alright, so yeah, I don't think this is an open world game. This is a linear game. And I'm okay with that. I was expecting it to be a linear game. I was not expecting it to be this vast, though. That is a nice surprise. And the fact that there aren't that many invisible walls makes me happy. Because it's one thing I don't like about certain RPGs, is the invisible walls thing. But if they're in areas like how there was one at the entrance to the town, that makes sense. It's to prevent any kind of sequence breaking. And that makes sense from a developer standpoint. What is this, though? Can I hit it? Oh, I can't attack anything yet. Alright, well, guess I'll come back and check that out later. Am I missing anything? I don't see anything else. Got it all. Oop.
Taking this?
Okay, there's a treasure over here. In this enclave. Under this tree.
Let me see. This might be
There we
useful.
go. I think that's everything. There's a kid over here. Hey. I want to play hide and go seek with the fairy, but I forgot she can't fly. She'd find me no matter where I tried to hide. Ah, I missed that over there. That's why I ran over here. Okay. Ah, I see why I missed it too. It was on that little dip there, so the hillside kind of overshadowed it, or hid it from sight. Oh, we got a person over here to talk to. We're done fishing for the day, so there's no one down at the water. I expect everyone's enjoying the festival right about now. And should you, and so should you. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Aw.
Huh?
Oh no, the celebration's going to start soon. I have to wrap things up here and head to the square as soon as I can. The world building is really good too, I gotta say. Sorry, I had to scratch my nose.
Let's rest up.
There. Now I don't have to worry about losing items. Oh, there's one up near where we're supposed to go. All right. I like how small this map makes this town seem. But when you're walking around in it, it looks so fucking huge, don't it? I really, really love that. It certainly gave me the impression that this was going to be an open world game, and that's a good sign that they took a lot of care in what they were crafting.
Oh.
I was helping carry some flowers for the bonfire earlier. Now I smell like a walking flower shop. Here, take a whiff. No, I'm okay. I'm good. Don't ask me to smell you. What's wrong with you? I mean, maybe they're good friends and they just know each other like that. I don't know his past. I can't even remember his name now. What is his name? Val, that's it. I can't be bothered to remember names. That's just something with me. If I remember your name, that's a good sign. It means I'm willing to talk to you over and over again. Okay, please don't cause a cutscene. Alright, I wanted that. Okay, now you can give me a cutscene. I've collected all of the items. Oh, there's a kid out here. I was gonna go to the festival with Hina, but I guess it's better if you take her today, Val. Alright, this is, I think, the highest point in town, and I don't see any glowing spots. So we're good. Let's continue the story.
Sorry, Hina. I lost track of time.
Well, well. I see someone's excited about becoming a soul guard. Or is it nerves? I can't say I'm thrilled to see you go, but I'll pray for your safe return every day.
I won't let you down.
I know you won't. Let's head to the square.
Alright.
Any guesses as to who will be named the Alm this year?
Not sure. Seems like anyone would be happy to get the job.
Guess these are her parents. Hello there, Val. Thank you for always looking out for my little Hina. It warms my heart to see how much you care about her. I think I know who's gonna be the Alms next. Hina's gonna be so sad when you set off on your pilgrimage as soon as Soul Guard. To be honest, I will. So will I. Blah, 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 blah. I think it's interesting how tiny their homes are, too. It's like, how do all three of you live there? That can be said about a lot of RPGs, though.
Let me see.